visuals, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to a Visual Guyz movie review, and it's not a comic book film. That's right, as the thumbnail and the title suggests, we are going to do a spoiler-free review of Ryan Reynolds' new film, Free Guy, which was fucking awesome. End of review, just go watch it. Last night was its official release day. We went to, I think it was the second screening that we had in Carlisle's local cinema, local Cineplex. Either way, we went to the opening day show, and oh my fucking god, Free Guy was so friggin' amazing. Come back tomorrow for the Visual Guyz podcast, or it'll be Tuesday, it'll be one of the days, and we'll give a proper in-depth spoiler-heavy review, get Chris's thoughts and opinions and stuff on it. But this film was friggin' amazing. Yes, Free Guy is a film based pretty much entirely inside, near enough entirely, inside of a video game where an NPC, Ryan Reynolds, sort of wakes up to this world, not realizing that it's a fake world, but he's somewhat real. Why is this? How's this happening? What's going on? You remember them when you play GTA or whatever, and you go past them as an innocent bystander, and you just batter them or shoot them. We are rooting for them people, them kind of people, the NPCs in video games in this film, and Jesus friggin' Christ, what a fun idea. Basically all you need to know is there's a video game created by somebody, and Ryan Reynolds is an NPC inside of this game. There's more obviously surrounding it. I'm just trying to give you the small details without spoiling anything. And Ryan Reynolds awakens, and then adventure and mystery and twists and turns and shenanigans happen, and it's freaking awesome. Another two big things I want to point out. This is where I get put on my look at me how smart I am hat, because really I am thick as fuck. But when it comes to films and actors and actresses and stuff, I'm okay. There's two people, we never see their face in this film, and you hear the voice and you go, that's so-and-so and that's so-and-so, and then if you wait for the credits, you'll be right. So let me know in the comments below, these two people, when you hear their voices, if you go and watch this film, if you guessed it right, because, I mean, they're distinct voices anyway, but Jesus freaking Christ. And oh my god, what a great film for social media, for YouTube, for streamers and stuff. Wow. This film, I think for me this film solidifies and cements the fact that the future, well, a big part of entertainment in the future will be done on YouTube. Us guys, well, not so much me, because me and Chris are really, really small shitty, but the likes of Jacksepticeye being in this film for got a decent amount of screen time for somebody that's not a main character, because obviously, because it's a video game, you've got people who are streaming and playing this game, you know, doing Let's Plays and whatnot, a world that we all know about. And Jacksepticeye is one of them, and you know, his actual YouTube page is up with his logo, Jacksepticeye, his subscriber count and everything, and oh my friggin' god, Dan TDM's in there. Pokemon, regardless of what you think of her, I'm not a Pokemon liker or fan, whatever. But anyway, to get the influences in there, and Jack and Ryan, from what I can understand, well, Sean, have got quite a decent relationship. He's interviewed him for Deadpool and stuff, and they've got quite a decent relationship. And I don't know if it is or not, but it might have been Ryan Reynolds' idea to have that element and that aspect of this film in it, because like I said, you're in the game, and because it's all live action and real people, you forget when they come outside the game and you look back in that Ryan Reynolds is all like animated and shit, and it's just regular people playing the game, and you forget that. And it was a fucking lovely twist, because they kept reoccurring. It wasn't just there's Jacksepticeye, away you go. He come back a couple of times. But no, this film was full of so many awesome little Easter eggs. Not so much as many as like Ready Player One or anything, but it had quite a fair amount. At the end, oh my god, there's another big awesome surprise towards the end, where a certain person sums up, because Ryan Reynolds is against somebody, and he chooses to use a couple of weapons and stuff, and somebody pops up, and it's I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. It was friggin' absolutely nuts, because I didn't know they were going to be in this. It was a well-kept secret. They're only in it for literally about a second. They say one little thing, but it was like, oh my god, that's fucking beautiful. And something happens with a bit of I've got the goosebumps on the fucking legs. Something happens, a bit of music plays, and that, and you're like, oh my god, wow, this is fucking beautiful. But again, there are some cool Easter eggs to look out for and whatnot, and a couple of people to watch out for. But this film was just so much fun. I mean, for me, the ultimate video game, well, because you get video games that are actually set about video games, and you get video game films that are set around video games, but you get video game films that are just based on video game characters. And for me, and this might sound a bit biased, but Detective Pikachu really got it spot on with being a video game based franchise into a film. I think that film absolutely annihilated it and really did it well, because I mean, back in the day we had like Doom and stuff, not really that cool. Well, that's the actual, to be fair, the last scene in Doom was cool. And towards the end anyway, the rock where that was cool. But no, for a video game film, because a lot of them do easily get knocked, this was absolutely outstanding. It was so much fun, and it paid really great homage to what video games are these days, and what video games are to an audience, because there's a lot of games I've not played, but I feel like I've completed because I've watched the likes of Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, Magna, whoever it may be, whoever your favourite YouTubers and streamers and that are, because you've watched them play it, and it was just like this, and it was such a great way to connect a younger audience to a modern film, but keep everybody entertained. It's a Ryan Reynolds film, so we're laughing hysterically all the friggin' time. Some really, 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 really heavy and heartwarming moments. Ultimately, as well, at the end of it, it's a love story. You forget it turns into a bit of a soppy romance just for a little bit, and you forget that there's this other side of it, because again, there's more little couple of, not major twists, but little couple of twists, and like ultimately this was just a massive love story. But yeah, action, constantly fucking shenanigans happening. You got shit going on in the background. Ryan Reynolds, because he thinks he's an NPC, walking along dilly-dally, shit going off, explosion, there's a tank, there's all this. The uprising of the NPC people, and all about AI. Oh my god. Fun way, I don't know if that's a spoiler or not. If it is, I'm sorry. I don't think it's a spoiler. Usually AI, like the last real AI film I proper watched probably was Age of Ultron, and usually AI is all doom and gloom. This is just AI where AI just wants to have a giggle and have a laugh and stuff. It's friggin' beautiful. In fact, no, Space Jam, that was artificial intelligence, wasn't it? I just watched the new Space Jam a couple of weeks back, which I actually enjoyed as well. That was a bit doom and gloom. No, you get well and truly emerged, and again, this is a full cast of some really great actors, and there is a certain actor / director who I won't say, but again, they're in the trailers, you know they're there. Taika Waititi, that guy is just gold. I fucking love everything he's in, no matter what role he's playing or anything. That guy, literally, because I only really heard from him from Ragnarok, and then Jojo Rabbit pops up, and that's it. I'm just in love with him. Anytime he's attached to any project, no matter what it is, from a directing, producing, starring role, I don't care. I'm gonna watch it, because I have literally fallen in love with that man. He's so fucking brilliant. But yeah, you get fully immersed into the world of which is Free City in this case, the world where all the characters come and play and stuff. And you get right into it, and you're waiting for the next bit, and then when certain stuff happens, and you get to see levels and stuff being played properly and shit, you're like, oh my god, this is beautiful. It all looked flawless. There's a sequence where a couple of the game, like, technician people come into the game to try and stop somebody, and because they're from the outside, they can manipulate the game a bit more, and it just looks fucking so cool. I don't think you're going to be disappointed whatsoever with this film. It was just a lovely, and again, because we had a big wait for this. Originally, me and Chris were thinking to each other, this is not a Netflix film, but for whatever reason, we had an understanding, or at least a thought, that this was a straight to Netflix film, but turns out it's not. But yeah, what a perfect way, because what do we got at the cinema for? What we got at the cinema to sit back, relax, and forget that we have, you know, generic 9-to-5 jobs or whatever. You know, I work in construction. It's, you know, boring, everyday, crappy shit. I love the cinema. It literally is my safe place to sit there and get out of this world and go into a fictional, made-up, crazy world where anything is possible. And what an awesome popcorn film for that. You just sit back, you relax, you forget where you are, and you just have so much fun. Not a single point of this film did it slow down for me and get a bit boring or anything. I was constantly, literally, on the edge of my seat waiting for the next bit, going, oh, the next joke, the next action sequence, the next joke. I absolutely adored it. Yes, it probably won't be for everybody in the world, but I thought it was outstanding. Usually I am Mr. Optimistic anyway, Mr. Oh, everything's awesome, shucksy doodles, I like this because, yeah, Batman and Spider-Man, yay, wicked. But no, I can't just, I think even if I wasn't the way I am, I would still enjoy this movie. This was just so much fun. Great acting, great, beautiful casting, great relationships between different characters and stuff, great story development, great little hidden details and stuff, great way to interact modern and... well, not modern, but future audiences, what they're used to their streaming and stuff, and bring it to a film. And obviously film being the old classic way that we all used to mostly enjoy entertainment. Now you can sit on your couch and whatever, but great way to get people back in the cinema and stuff. Because again, the cinema might, even though some films have hit some crazy numbers, the cinema might relatively still be a little bit slow in some places. It was relatively packed last night. I keep saying relatively. Come at the perfect time to get people back at the cinemas. But yeah, this film was totally fucking rad. I don't know if I've reviewed it enough. Have I said enough? I feel like I have. It's just, I don't want to spoil anything. Like I said, my key moment was towards the end when a fight happens and certain weapons come. Look out for that. Look out for the 2 characters that are hidden. You can only hear their voice. Fucking so cool. I think that's it. Like, imagine you're reading this review in like the newspaper and I'm ended with like, I think that's all. But no, go see Free Guy. You will not be. Dog's gonna have my light over. Just saving the dog from despair. Who's messaged me? Oh, fuck knows. Yeah, go see Free Guy. You will not be disappointed. You'll have so many laughs. You'll have a heartwarming moments. You'll have great fun looking at Easter eggs, seeing the other characters, different people in the film. Oh, I recognise him. Oh, that's so and so. It's friggin' awesome for all of that, and it's just nice, warm, fun, easy entertainment, popcorn film. Not be disappointed. My non-spoiler review of Free Guy. Come back, like I said, it'll either be the Sunday podcast or the Tuesday podcast. I think the Sunday podcast we're going to do the What If, review and stuff of me and Chris. Episode 1 of What If. Go check that out. But yeah, go see Free Guy. Come back for our more Free Guy related talks and entertainment news podcasts, and come back for unboxings and news and Pokemon Thursday and shit. Give give the film a massive like. But if you did enjoy this fat man rambling on about nonsense, give it a wabooski and subscribe. I'm gonna get back to doing more film reviews because when we started the channel, I did film reviews on loads of shit. But then as my life got busier with work and stuff, I had less time. But do you know what? Fuck it. People make the time to come watch this fat man ramble. I need to make the time to do more. So visuals, I love each and every single one of you. Go check out Free Guy. It was beautiful. Remember to always keep it new and keep on keeping on. Don't have a good day. Have a great day. Hopefully you'll get that line when you go watch the film.